What's up, everybody? We got episode 51 today. Thank you for joining me. Okay, today we're going to go over my watch list. I'm going to tell you which of my watch list stocks are important to me, why my watch list is important to me, what they indicate to me. But first, let me explain something to you guys. What I do, I feel this intense pressure every day, and I'm not saying anybody's in trouble, so please, it's a good thing that I'm sharing, okay? Sort of like an air traffic controller, all right? They don't want to crash planes. If I were doing this for free, I would still feel the same intense pressure to make every call right. The fact that I ask you guys to pay $3.49 a week, yes, I've been on fire for 9 weeks straight, and people on my platform are killing it. And I post results every day to show you guys that. But I just want you to know, I feel it. So every call, I pretend like there's a gun at my head. Am I going to make the right call for you guys? So yeah, that's why my alerts are trading north of 82%. We had an alert today for my platform. It's already positive. We already know what other stocks I like, which I'm going to talk about. Again, I'm going to talk about my watch list. So stay put with me, all right? But first, how do we do this? I speak about the market real quick. The 10-year still low. Market is still strong. What do we see today? We saw a bit of a rotation from tech back to the Dow. We've seen that for like 2 days straight now. I believe it's going to flip-flop. So I believe Dow will become light towards the end of the week and tech will become strong. That's what they're doing. They're just rotating and taking profits. That's what we do, right? That's what we talk about, planning ahead, securing profits, rinse and repeat, and we do it again. All right. So we talk about the best opportunities when there's a rotation from tech to the Dow or from Dow to the tech. If something's beat up, like tech is beat up, all right? That's our entry point. We're finding the best sale, all right? When it reverses and the Dow is beat up, we're looking for something like Carnival got beat up but might have gained like 2.5% today. I'm going to talk about certain stocks. I mentioned this the other day. Boeing, BA, right? That was my ticker to tell me, or my tracker to tell you guys when the Dow was going to change. When Boeing starts turning around, airline stocks will start to turn around, right? I think we saw a little of that today. But again, it could flip right back. So grab a pen. If you haven't done this before, grab a pen, grab a pencil, okay? I'm going to tell you some videos to watch. Yes, I tell you the same ones every day because that shit doesn't change. I'm not going to try and point you in the wrong direction. Oh, you should watch this video today. No, my options video. I dropped an options video 3 weeks ago. Okay, I explained how to use Delta and some other variants that are very important to newer traders, all right? Number 3, Ask Matt, episode 3. I speak about options and I dumb it down. I simplify it. All right, so if you're scared about options, please spend like 5 hours this weekend. So there's that episode. Then you have episode 37, how to average down with options. There's a methodology to this, meaning if you have less than 7 days till your option expires, I want you to go out a further time, right? And then I want you to double your investment. So if you put in 1,000, you're going to put in 2,000 the next time. If you're using the same option, you'd put in 1,000 again. Now, if you're confused, please watch episode 37. Then there's episode 42, where I talk about my spreadsheet and I give you the max profit column, which I generally only save for my platform and for lifetime members. So please take 5 hours, watch my videos. If you're in a shitty stock position, I speak about a lesson. You're stuck in shit. You step out of shit. You don't stand in shit, play dead in shit, or anything else in shit, right? Episode 14, you're in a shitty stock position. You sell it, you buy out like leap year options. If you're right about the stock, you're going to return your 60% plus some, okay? These are all good things. Now, let me tell you why I'm doing this. I would like you guys to pay it forward. Share this video. Share my Twitter. We're growing the family. 99% retention ratio. We're now over like 1,050 members. We have like 80 lifetime members. I don't do the lifetime anymore because I have to give private lessons and it drains my voice. But please pay it forward. I charge $3.49 a week. I do YouTube for free to educate, to help, and to show you guys content of what I deliver. I tweet all the time. I'm always sharing lessons. So please, the alert today, and I'll share it with you guys real quick, was Tiger. When Tiger dropped, okay, I gave the alert. And what happened after I gave the alert? Anybody? You. Yeah, it dropped harder. So I bought my options for $1.90. I'm going to tell everybody, Tiger, T-I-G-R, expiration July 16. My strike price was $30 for these. I chose $30 because I wanted to make them more affordable to everybody in my platform. Yes, I normally say in or at the money. If I chose the $25 options, I would have paid $4.20 for them. I didn't. I chose the cheaper options. Strike price $30, expired July 16th. I paid $1.90, and then it dropped to $1.60. When it dropped, I paid more. I bought more at $1.63, taking my average down to 177. I believe the option finished north of $1.77. I believe it probably finished at like $1.90. Point is, I'm like 8 or 10% positive green. If you average down the right way, episode 37, you should watch it. All right. Again, that's an alert. My alerts are 82% right now since like the end of February. Okay. And we all know how difficult March was. Remember how difficult March was? February, we were frothy. March was difficult. So we've been killing it for 9 straight weeks. All right. $3.49. So yes, that's how I give my alerts out. I tell people, what else have I been talking about? And I tweet this in public, STX. And I tell you, once we see a demand day, a strong inflow day, it is going to pop. Now, I'm very kind of nervous right now because I'm assuming it's going to follow Micron's earnings, right? Micron, another chip maker, they're reporting after the bell. They were sort of moving together today. There was demand for Micron. So I'm hoping Micron goes up. Why? Because I believe the next inflow day for STX, it will go north of $90. Oh, let's speak about somebody else. Somebody else asked me about Tiger today. Tiger, when there's an inflow day, like let's say tomorrow, tech is strong. Here's my prediction. Tiger will run 8%. All right, on good days, Tiger, TIGR, it runs 8 or 10%. All right, I'm waiting for STX to flip the bottom. When STX takes off, and it still could take 1, maybe 2 more weeks. It's not happening overnight, but Micron earnings would be a good start. I expect STX to be north of $100. So right now it's 87 and change. If you take it north of $100, that's a huge pop. It does a lot for options, whatever your options are. So why am I doing all this? Because I want to make you guys better traders. I'm talking to like 30 million of you out there. Only like 2,000 watch my video, but there are 30 million new traders. So pay this forward, share it with another new trader. Tell them I'm legit. Tell them I'm transparent. I show my positions. Even when I get crushed in a position, which I did, I listened to a platform member who said there's an offering on NTLA, right? They're doing an offering. And I said, okay, let's buy puts. Yeah, the stock should go down to like $80, $89. The stock was 140. It went up to 200. Now, again, I sold my puts at a loss. Well, I sold the majority of them, but people in my platform took that alert, waited for it to spike to 200 or 190, started buying the put options when it sold off later today. And I do think it's going to sell off more. But again, I wish I never got involved. So the new rule of thumb is any questions about stocks, you ask them here. You don't ask them. You can ask them in private Twitter, but I might not answer because I don't want to add them to my watch list. My watch list is fat enough, and that's what I'm about to share with you guys. My watch list, I'll tell you certain stocks that I'm looking at. Other than that, doing great today. I had a green day. I was surprised. STX turned around. So again, STX, as soon as it has a good inflow day, I'm waiting for it to explode. Tiger, I'm waiting for an 8 to 10% pop. I think Tiger's going to $35 within 2 weeks. And I think it's going to like $50, $60 by the end of the year. So let's get to a couple of my stocks. Then we'll do some slides or let's do that first. So let me tell you what's on my watch list. First off, I'm watching Micron after hours, which just took a dip, unfortunately. So hopefully they didn't report yet. I have STX, obviously, because I'm involved there. Tiger, because I like it. QS, because I saw some movement in QS the other day. So that's there. That's like a green energy type play. Then I have SoFi. Why? Because Jim Cramer spoke about it. I just want to make sure it's going down. I think he spoke about it at 20. It's 1917. I am not a fan of the stock right now. Plug. I do like Plug, okay? It's at $34. Every time it goes up a little bit, which it just does, it consolidates and then it goes up higher. So Plug is on my spreadsheet because I probably will enter it at some point again. But I want to make sure tech is strong. So probably the Dow will be weaker and tech will be strong. Maybe the 10-year needs to be still weak. Now, what everybody's waiting for is the CPI number to come out to make sure inflation is still just like a little worry, not a huge concern. What else do I have? XL Fleet. Why? Because I'm expecting XL to pop at one point. My exit strategy is $10.10. So it's trading at like $8.30 right now. So I expect 1 or 2 days in the next couple of weeks, it's going to pop. If it hits $10.10, I am out. Every day I plan ahead. So I take that position, what I paid for it, I multiply it by the profit, and that's it. I plan ahead. Anyway, what else do I got here? I got the UVXY. Why? Because the UVXY, it gauges volatility in the market. So if the UVXY spikes, it tells me the market might fall off a cliff. It might sell off. If it's giving me that a warning or alert, I might sell some positions and save some money. But right now, all it does is go down. Today, the UVXY went down, 1.27%, down 0.64 after hours. So yeah, 2% makes sense. Expect the same thing every day. UVXY down 2% every day. So meaning if it spikes up like 30, 40, 50 cents and you buy puts, you might actually be able to clear 30, 35%. Now here's your problem. If it spikes up and you buy puts and it spikes even higher, you're in trouble. So you must know the proper way to average down, which I suggest episode 37 will tell you that. I have Blink. Why? Blink charging. Because again, it's an EV play, but Blink is more volatile, meaning if Blink is going to go up, the market has to be damn good. All right. If it's going up, then I know the whole sector is going up. But the point is about Blink. When it goes up, it doesn't go up 1 or 2%. It goes up 4, 5, 7, 10%. So if you catch Blink at 1 or 1.5% up on a strong green energy day, you can steal the other 5.5%. And if you're playing options, you can gain probably about 50%. What else do I have? I have AI. Why do I have AI? I love AI. AI, there's strong demand, and I believe AI is going to pop back to $72 soon. Long-term goal, I think AI is going to be $114 or something to that extent. Let's talk about it right now. It's $62.50. It's down 3% today. So if tech is strong tomorrow or the next day, I would look for a great entry point into AI. I think there's money to be made there. Okay. I gave the alert out when it was $55 because on my spreadsheet, we have the $55 calls. We paid $5 and change. I think $5.20, maybe $6.20. And they're worth north of probably like $10, $11 now. So we're returning about 80%. But I'm holding because they are good till July 16th. Oh, real quick. My options, if they're expiring on Friday, then I always look to get out. But if I have options for Carnival or Delta or even Neo or Plug that expire in September, which I have all 4 of those, right? I don't look to sell those on a daily basis. I hold on to my September or October options, October for Carnival, because I think it's going to be Carnival $54, $55 by October. I think Delta is going to be $62 by September. Okay. I think Plug has the ability to be north of $50. So my options are always in or out the money. So my option for Plug is like $25 call. If it's $50, $55, each of my contracts will be worth like $3,000. I think I paid like $450 for them. That's the point. Long term, they're safer. I don't care what the stock does on a daily basis. If I buy out till January, I just know by January, those options that I said would, or those stocks said, you know, as long as they're where I said they'd be, then we're all good. I don't have to worry about today. It went down 2%. Tomorrow it went up 3%. What's Carnival going to do tomorrow? Who knows? But if you're out till October, who really cares? What else? Neo is on my sheet as well. When Neo was like $35, I bought options out till September, and then it went to $30, right? And I was like, what am I, just terrible? That was the terrible days of March when it went down. And I think I didn't average down on these, but those same options are up over 100%. Why? Because my price target on Neo was $55. Where's Neo today? $53. So yes, somebody asked me if I'm going to up my price target. Yes, I will probably take my price target for my stocks on my spreadsheet from Neo up to 55, going up to 65. And yeah, my alerts on price target raises are probably more important than analysts, because let me tell you what analysts do, right? They tell you exactly what they want to tell you. They're already positioned well in whatever stock it is. And then they're like, yeah, this price target's 100. So you guys buy it up $20, and then they're selling along the way. So please, if you feel like you've gotten content off my watch list or these lessons that I'm giving you, please hit the like button. Everything YouTube does is analytics. So when we get over 300, 350 likes, it's very important. It shows my videos to other people. The family is growing. I mentioned we were over 1,000 the other day. I think we're north of 1,055 or something like that. One of these days, the platform will take off and we'll be north of 2,000, 2,500. Now, how do I know that? How do I make a prediction like that? Because I'm on fire. 9 weeks, but I know my rules work. So even in tough markets like we're in, right? The Dow and Nasdaq didn't kill it today, yet we're green again. So we're green like what? 35 out of the last 37 trading days, we've been green. Let me put that back on. I might scare some people. Point is, if we're green and the markets are tough, then we have the right positions. I show you how to track volume. I show you how to track demand. I tell you when it's coming. Remember my lesson. It's like a volcano. It just starts fuming, and then you see it popping lava here and there. And then all of a sudden it blows, right? So a stock that I think is going to happen to. Now, I have just the smallest of positions, Sorrentino Therapeutic. I've spoken about it before. Why? Because the next inflow day, I see this stock popping north of like $10.25. Now, I think this stock is like $9 and change now, maybe even $8 and change. The point is, when it pops, it's going to pop. I might have a slides, hopefully. Let me see if we have anything more on my watch list. I have like Square, because Square is important, of course, because it goes with fintech and it tells me about the NASDAQ. Not that I own Square, but it tells me a good guide. If Square is up pre-market, it tells me NASDAQ strong and any fintech stocks are strong. Caterpillar, why? Because that's like a materials play. It tells me with this Biden bill, the Dow will be strong with Caterpillar. Any 3-letter stock, any 1-letter stock, that's a Dow stock. Any 4-letter stock, that is a tech stock, okay? Some of you said to me, CDA Technologies, why does that not go with the NASDAQ? It doesn't. It's a 3-letter stock. It moves more in tune with the Dow. I don't know if they consider it materials because it's chips or whatever, but it doesn't really move with technology. It doesn't move. Intel does the same thing. 4 letters. Seagate, 3 letters. AMD, 3 letters. Okay. So what else do I have? I have Fisker. Why? Because I wanted to see if Fisker breaks out of that $19 range. It was like hovering $19, 1957, 1920. If it pops $21 or $20, I think it might explode. So I keep my eye on Fisker. Win Casinos. Why? Because one of these days, Win will pop. Now, I don't like it right now because Jim Cramer likes it, and we all know what we think about Jim Cramer. I mean, what a sellout. Okay, let me kill the watch list. We'll go to slides in a second, but let me tell you why I did this to Jim Cramer and why I say that about some of these other gurus that you guys watch on YouTube. Zip Trader, Chris Sane, and I know the guy that I work with says, don't call out these people. It's bad for business, but I don't care. Nobody does what I do. If they go live, they're reading a script, okay? If they go live, it's like a podcast. They're talking to somebody. I'm talking to a camera. I'm sharing with you exactly what I'm seeing, how my mind works. You know how fast I talk? That's because my mind is going like that. I love math. Now, let me tell you about my platform also. I'm going to show a couple slides, but my platform is diverse. So it doesn't matter if you're 18 years old, just out of college, or you're an MBA. And people are like, yeah, MBAs aren't going to follow you. Somebody in finance wouldn't follow you. It's amazing who I speak to. I'm going to show you guys some slides of the diversity of people that follow me. The results don't change. We are all crushing it. And some of us, the worst problem is they exit out too early. They do not secure enough profit. And that's what my spreadsheet helps to correct. So yes, I charge $3.49 to listen to me babble all day, but God knows it's worth it. I think I might have sold my soul to the devil. So sell yours, join my platform, pay it forward and share it with someone. Give me a like here. Let's get 300. Let's grow this family. Let's see some slides and then I'll answer some questions. I hope you guys are appreciating this and learning something. I hope each time there's just one light bulb moment where you're like, damn, that makes sense. And you write it down and you use it going forward. Because if you do that 50 times, I've made 51 videos. If you do it 50 times, one of my videos probably sucked. If you do it 50 times, right, you're going to be such a better trader. If the goal is for you watching and you're going to put in the 5 hours and watch episode 3, 14, 17, 37, 42, and you put in the 5 hours over the weekend or something like that to be a better trader, the goal is to make you a better trader. There's no end goal other to it, you know? I'm not trying to get you to join my platform. I like your $3.49, but it's not what I'm going to retire off of. I'm going to retire because this platform is going to blow up because what I'm doing is legit and what I'm doing makes sense and it works. It doesn't matter what stock, what options. I'm not like the other gurus. I don't tout something and tell you you have to get in or out. You make your own decisions. I give you strategy. I help you secure the best entry and give you the best strategy to get out. It's all in the rules. It's all on the website. All right, let's see some slides, Carlos. All right, so I talked about people that are on my platform. Here you go. Can't agree. I said people, we have a huge diversity. So someone said, can't agree more. He's got a master's in finance. He's employed as a credit analytic role. He knows how to evaluate companies and markets, but he's been taught the fundamentals. I don't know, whatever. You guys can read for yourself. I'm all over the place. Let's get another slide. Yeah, you guys don't make fun of me. We'll talk about meme stocks and that I can't read. All right, part of the reason I joined wasn't because I didn't know how to trade. It wasn't making money or risk management. It was being mad on red days. I listened yesterday. He took profits on a bunch of different stocks, Neo, Mara, Riot, Plug, JKS, and I'm glad I did. Now he waits on the sidelines. We all wait. We enter on the dip. We sell on the peak, and we repeat. We're not riding the elevator up and down. We're claiming profit. This is how the institutions trade. I'm trying to change the way you trade. Next slide, please. My reading will get better. I have a degree in accounting, an MBA, and a PhD in accounting and psychology. Out of those pieces of paper, understanding human behavior has been most helpful. Books won't teach you. So yes, that's what I'm sharing. Psychology of trading, what we look for and why we look for it at certain times. Next slide, please. And no, everybody doesn't have to have an MBA to follow me. Some people are just out of high school. Some people are unemployed. I literally had zero risk management. If you had a good day, you claimed 90%. You carried the options forward and then you lost money. So yes, I teach you how to plan ahead so we prepare for the spikes. That's how we get the 100% gains. When it spikes, we're out. We're out. That's it. When it goes down, we're back in. It makes sense. Next slide, please. Yes, you have a master's in finance too, and the theory is taught by putting in use. Thanks for teaching us. You're welcome. I love doing the teaching. I love doing what I'm doing. Please, next slide. I think I have some other slides that are actually lessons. Okay, here we go. STX, draw it out. So this is the 1 month chart, which I tell you to look at for demand, inflow versus outflow. Green is inflow, red is outflow. In this case, it's yellow. So for 13 straight days, STX was selling off. Then I saw it bottom, and I looked at the 1 year chart. And I said, anytime, if you look at the 1 year chart, anytime STX bottomed, it just goes up right again. It's almost like a hiccup, like the down part's a hiccup. So yes, I expect it to fill the gap. And no, it didn't drop off the cliff like overnight. The gap to fill is when it went down from over $104. So yeah, I will take anything. 91 would be good. But if it hits 91, I know it's going to hit 95. If it hits 95, I know it's going over 100. So yes, I have July 2nd, July 9th, July 16 options. I actually sold a position yesterday at $2.50. I bought the same options back this morning at $2.23. So I saved 27 cents per contract. Now do the math. That's about 10%. So if I had 10,000 invested, I now have 11. Get it? It's a free return. I sold high. I bought here. I made the difference. In Stock Talk, it would be 1%. In Options Lingo, it's 10%. Next slide, please. So yes, I like STX if you haven't told. Okay, I warned pre-market. I thought the markets were a little fishy. So as I teach everybody, and I do for myself, I would rather be risk adverse. If I don't make a killing today, it's okay. I made some money today. But if I don't make a killing today, it's okay as long as I'm risk adverse. As long as I'm not dropping 10, 15% of my account or something like that. Today was the last day of the month, the last day for these mutual funds, everybody else to have certain stocks on their books. So they're going to make stocks look better, meaning if your stock was good for the second quarter, they're going to put it on their books and then you can sell it off tomorrow being Thursday or Friday or Monday. So be careful. If your stocks have had a good run in quarter two, be careful. Oh, I should have thought of it. That's why. Damn it. NTLA. That's why it didn't go down. All these people are going to have it on their books. So it closes today. So they want it to close as high as possible. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if that goes back down to 114 like I thought. Damn it. Oh my God. Okay. We learn something new every day. See, you guys teach me. I'm transparent. Pre-market, send out another video. And I was like, just be careful. Better to have money in the side. I trust my gut. When I realized I was wrong, I entered into an STX position. It went up right away, like 30%. Then it went negative, like 30%. And then it finished the day positive. All right, next slide. Point is, if you sell plus 30, I wasn't. I was selling plus 60. This is again, was this pre-market? Yeah, pre-market. I was just showing you the different ETFs were spiking, which makes me think the market will be a little wishy-washy. It won't be a bull market. The day that you see the UVXY, which is volatility, starting down, and both futures are up. I don't care. They're up 30 to 80 points. Both futures are up. UVXY is down, and there's no craziness like the Fed's not talking or the president's talking. That's going to be a hell of a bullish day. If you appreciate that comment and you believe me, please like or subscribe, okay? If you don't subscribe to you're watching this, you don't subscribe, we're going to start, I forget, it doesn't matter. Please subscribe. Next slide, please. All right, what's this one? Oh, Sorrentino Therapeutics. So I'm just showing you again, today, light volume, selling volume, 966. I expect it to explode. Oh, one other stock, let's get rid of that. One other stock I wanted to talk about real quick was TRIT, Triteris, right? Because we all saw it move to $7 today, which is a huge move for Triteris. But it's not. I got in at 688. It went up to like 8 something. Then it pulled all the way back to like 540 on the low side. Now it's at like $7 again. Now, why aren't I that impressed? Because TRIT, it had volume of like maybe 1.4 million or something like that. It used to have volume every day of 3 million. A good demand day would give it 6 million. Now its volume on average is 300 to 500,000. Okay, so today was, great, for volume wise compared to yesterday and the day before. The problem is if volume doesn't stay up tomorrow, and this is what I told my followers, if volume isn't good tomorrow, meaning it isn't 1.4 million or 1.5 million, and same with Friday, then what's going to happen is people are going to sell it and it's going to consolidate back to a lower point, maybe $6.58, maybe $6.48, maybe $6.62. It doesn't mean it's not going to go higher. I like it long term, but There's no need to ride the elevator or the escalator. If you ride it up, you don't have to ride it down to ride it back up again. You ride it up, get off. All right, I'm out of here. It goes down. You get back in. I mentioned doing that with Ebon a few times. Okay, so we're done with that lesson as well. Let's get to some questions. Hopefully I didn't miss out on anything. Oh, yeah, you can tip on the side if you want to get your question asked first and you're a little late here. There's a button. I think you can give like $5. Oh, I got pounds. Oh, Carlos, does that translate into pounds? Oh, yeah, and hit the like button. That's so cool, Carlos. Where is that? Right here? Boom. All right, Matt, thanks so much. I bought and sold STX 4 times now, and I'm up 71%. Okay, so here's the teaching that Michelle is pointing out, okay? Here's the teaching. STX, say she claims 20% profit, gets out. Buys the dip again, claims 20% profit, gets out, does it again and again. That's 80% return, or in this case, 71%. So she's not riding the elevator up. So it's so great that we have this question right away. I wish I had seen that. It would have led in perfectly like it did anyway. I might wrap. If you guys stay to the end, I might throw down one more wrap for everybody today. But here's the thing. Carlos thinks that's funny. You can make your 71% or your 80% or your 100%. Take 25, 25, 25, 25. 4 times 25 is 100. 5 times 20 is 100. You want 100% return? Great. Trade the same stock 5 times in 2 or 3 days. You're good. All right, next question, comment. Thank you for that £5. Or is that EUs? Do we get EUs or pounds? Oh, no. Brit exited, so I guess we get pounds now. Hello, 349 family. Hi, Matt. I've been wondering if you could buy. Why wouldn't people buy options that expire further out than a week? Is less. Okay, that's perfect. So why you buy options that expire Friday versus options that expire in July 16th versus options that expire in September? Okay, it's all the delta. Okay, the delta tells you if your stock price moves $3, if your options expire in 2 days, your options are going to go way up, hundreds of percent. Your thing moves $3, great, you just made 300%. If you have an option that expires July 16th and it moves up $3, and this guy who expires in 2 days is talking about like, yeah, I just made 300%. You're like, I only made 100%. And then the dude that has September options, right, because he was safer, he's safer, but he paid more money. When it goes up, he's going to be like, I'm only up 30%. That's what the difference is. It's more risky. So say it goes down, okay? Let's say you buy options that expire in 2 days and they go down. I would be like, I'm down 50%. Dude has options that expire in 3 weeks, says, I have more time. He's only down 29%. The guy that has options in September that expired in September, he's like, I'm down 15%. It sucks, but he has all the time in the world. So yes, it's more risky the nearer your options are to expiration. Great question, Gustavo. I'm going to call you Tavo. I used to have a friend that I played tennis with. We used to call him Tavo or Goose. All right, recommendations. Oh, CCIV, continue holding. That's the best thing that you're in because we probably spoke about this at $19.50, and I noticed demand in CCIV. And I told someone who was losing 60% of the stock to watch episode 14. He was a lifetime member, so we did it together. We got him out of the stock at $19.50 and into leap year options, January options. When the stock was $19.50, he has $20 calls. Where's the stock now? Like $27, $28. Yes, there is demand for it. I would not be weary of CCIV until it's split like $32, $32, $33. I might start taking profit. But until then, enjoy the ride. I almost entered into options positions for CCIV myself, like 4 or 5 times because that one is strong. And also I mentioned Fisker before. They like Fisker. They don't like XL. I like XL a little. They don't like XL. And there are other companies that they don't like. They do like NIO. Oh, they love NIO. I mean, they really love NIO. When I say they, I mean everybody. I mean retail investors, the institutions. Everybody's pushing NIO up. It's crazy. And they like Tesla too, but I guess Tesla's getting like the tailwind effect from all those other EV plays. So yeah, I like CCIV. I actually like to look at their cars. If Lucid wants to sponsor me and put 349 trading on one of the cars, I'll drive it all around Miami. All right, next question, please. Hey, Matt, do I think a referral program would be a possibility? Yes. Yeah, we can do something like that, a referral program. I haven't thought about it, but yeah, we'll figure out something like that. I don't think it'll be like you get a free week if you sign someone up, but maybe we'll have a contest where like the top 2 earners or something like that, the top 2 people who bring in referrals or something like that, will get like a private lesson. How about that? I mean, that's what lifetime members signed up for, private lessons. I'm not doing lifetime memberships anymore because my time's limited. But how about that? Have it like a private lesson. I'll talk to Carlos about it. We'll announce it. We'll have some type of referral program. And after like a 30-day period or something like that, we'll pick one winner and maybe a second place person, and we'll figure something out. And yes, we have some more gear coming. All right, good question, though. All right, Luis, what do we got here? STX showing a little smoke today. Yeah, it's showing smoke. Now, remember, today was an outflow day for STX. Actually, I'm going to look at it right now. STX, here we go. It was an outflow day, meaning there were more people selling today than were buying. Keep in mind, the stock went up 0.3%. It was as high as $88.80, and then it tanked pretty hard and went down to $87 flat. It lost $1.70. So what is that? That's like 3% drop. That's a significant drop to fight its way back. Okay, understand that. So yeah, I know the demand's there. I'm waiting for it to flip. I see the demand for AMD. AMD, there was demand. Micron, there was some demand. Micron reports after earnings, so I'm going to have to read the report or listen in. Again, Micron is not STX, but they're both microchip companies. So, that's we'll see how it plays out. Next question or comment, please. All right, this is XL July 16, $7 calls. So let me see where we're at right here, because I know those are our position that I hold. Oh my God. So let me tell you, the last 3 days with XL, if you want to look at the 1 month chart with me, you'll see exactly what I'm saying. So you're looking at the 1 month chart of XL. So on June 24th was the third straight day of inflow, and the stock went higher. June 25th, there was a bit of a sell-off. June 26th, very light volume, the stock went up. Then for the last 2 days, same light volume, 3 days in a row, light volume. Last 2 days, selling off. So yeah, I mean, XL is going to pop one of these days. You need demand, which means we need volume of like 8 million. It had 2 million today. I think on average it does 8 million. So you give me an average day of 8 million volume where demand just outnumbers the inflow, and the stock's going to pop. It's 950, 990. I probably need 2 days to make it to 1010. All right, so next question, please. Yeah, I mean, we're hoping 2 out of 3 days at some point, July 2nd, July 8th, July 12th, it pops. Matt, will I be offering more lifetime? You're finally ready to do it. Yeah, I know I've been like 20 or 25 people, which is a lot of people. You have to understand, we have 80 lifetime members. 20 to 25 more lifetime members have reached out. People have reached out saying, please reinstate the lifetime members. Understand, it's very time consuming. The people get special treatment from me. I let them reach out. It's like that Batman phone where they can call me up, but they don't call me. They ask me a question. Hey, I see demand here. Is this right? It's better than asking the question in public, hoping I answer. If you ask on YouTube, 100% I'm going to answer. By the way, if you haven't hit the like button, hit the like button. If you watch any of my other videos that I suggested, 3, 17, 37, 42, or watch this again, I talk about them and I tell you to write them down. If you're watching my videos, please like them. Everything's analytics. I charge $3.49 because I'm trying to disrupt the way institutions think of the retail trader. I want an army behind Matt of 349 traders, not we're all trading the same stock. Oh, let's get into STL. No, I don't give a shit. We could all trade different stocks, but we all trade the same way. We look for the best entry, then we plan ahead. All right. So whatever we buy, and I'll give the lesson real quick. I buy a house. All right. I pay $1 million in cash. The next day I put a sign on my front yard that says for sale, $1.5 million. Someone knocks on my door. I'm like, yeah. He's like, hey, I got $1.5 million. I want to buy your house. What do you think I'm going to do? Take the money and run. Hey, baby, we're moving. The point is, when you buy an option for $2 and you put in a sale, the minute after you buy it, again, the next minute after you buy it, I'm going to sell that option for $3. You don't care if someone says, $3, I'm here it is. Or if they expire July 16th, what I tell my followers is you're trying to get $3 out of it. So on June 30th, you sell it for $3. No one buys it. Great. July 1st, guess what you do? You put in the order pre-market, $3. You go teach school, you go teach camp, you take care of your kids, you go work your other job. You don't care. All you want is the cash register to ring it up. So if it happens July 2nd, July 1st, July 8th, July 10th, July 12th, you don't care. As long as it happens before July 16th, you're sold with a 50% gain. How is that? That's like trading like a computer. If you're there watching your phone, like, oh, uptick, downtick, do I sell now? Can I get 5 more percent? If you're asking yourself if you can get 5 more percent, it's too late. You have to plan ahead. If you want the 5 more percent, plan before the spike. Before the stock spikes, plan to sell your option position. What would you want? You want 60%? Great. You paid $4. You take $4 times 1.6, which indicates 60%. And then you sell your option for $6.40. Boom, you put it in, you go to the gym. If it passes 640, you sold your option, you made 60%. Simple as that. Next question. We might. I have a feeling my platform is going to blow up. If we have 2,000 to 2,500 members, I just won't have time for private lessons. If we're still at like 1,200, 1,300, 1,400, come 2 weeks, Yes, I will probably open up lifetime members for maybe another week or so. We'll see how it goes. I messed around with VTNR puts right before close. Thoughts on the chart? I do know it spiked. I don't know what that is, but I know it's an energy stock. So I'm going to assume it has something to do with green energy, but I don't know the stock. If I did, I would give you better direction right away. Oh, Vertex. So there was heavy selling today. Outflow is greater than inflow. So that's a good thing for your puts. However, obviously it looks like it spiked, but let me just look at the 5-day. It definitely looks like it could fill the gap all the way back down, or at least a little of it. It moved up pre-market. So from pre-market, it shot up from $9 to $15. Yeah, so it's not a bad bet. But then again, it dipped pretty hard when everything dipped at 11 a.m. and it was at its lowest point during the day of $12 and change, $12.15. Now it closed at $13.23. So it's definitely higher. I would be careful. I don't know the stock, and all of a sudden there was volume, and there was another volume spike around 2 p.m. So if there are volume spikes like that, that means they want to push it higher. When I say they, I mean the people that manipulate stocks. They buy stocks at certain times, pre-market, during the day, and after hours to make it look more attractive, to push the stock up, to get you interested, to get you buying so they can unload their heavy bags. That is what is a pump and dump. I do not pump and dump because I give you live updates. That's what I do that other people do not do. I give you live, and they say, oh, well, we talk on Discord. Discord is bullshit. They let everybody else talk about different stocks. They don't say anything. I tell you what I'm seeing. I put myself on the line for every one of my predictions. Every one I put myself on the line because you're only as good as your last trade. That's why I put myself up against any of these other gurus that have 500,000 followers, 1 million followers. Let's go live one day. Let's do a podcast or something. Let's talk about the market and see how we look at things differently. I mean, I know they're trying to make a living and share with you guys, but I don't think they have your best interest in heart. So if you believe that, please hit the like button. If you believe I care and have your best interest, hit the like button. If you want to give it up, $3.49 to join my platform. So yeah, you asked about puts. It's very dangerous. It does look like it could go down, but there's not enough data there for me to give you a true estimate on that. Okay, ask another question, please. Next. All right, I'm trying to average down in Excel. You're thinking about it. I have rules about averaging down. It's got to be 40%. If it's down 40%, you can average down. So you're in for $1.90 options. July, which are the next ones. They are $1.50, let's say. So they're off 40 cents. They're down about 21%. No, you can't average down. My rules are in place for a reason. They make it so you can't average down. You can't hurt yourself. It's about risk management. If you can only average down at 40 to 50%, then you're being a little safer. You're averaging down the right way. And it happens. I've averaged down 4 times in one position. Remember? And then it popped. I made 25%. Let me tell you how I differ from institutions. Institutions, when they're down 50%, they sell their options. When I'm down 50%, I double down. All right, next question. No, you can't average down. You're only down 20%. If you're down 40%. Matt, what do I see the UVXY tomorrow? I don't know. And I say that not to be sarcastic or mean. If you tell me what the markets do tomorrow, I'll tell you what happens with the UVXY. So it spiked a little before close. If the markets are turbulent like they are today, then expect another inflow. The UVXY isn't going to spike like crazy, but let's look at it. I mean, what did it go up today? Probably like a few cents. Is that, I wouldn't say crazy. No, it went down 127, right? So it went down, 36 cents? Yeah, I mean, I would assume you're going to see the same thing tomorrow. A spike at some point. It's going to end up down later in the day because unless the markets throw up on themselves. Now, if they throw up on themselves, we're all in trouble. But hopefully you follow me on Twitter and you're on my private platform. And when the markets are going to throw up, whatever day that is, I'm going to be like, hey, let's all run for the hills. Sell, take profit. Let's get out because I will be taking profit before the market throws up on itself. So yeah, UVXY, it'll probably end up down another 30 cents tomorrow, probably 250 at some point. Its low today was 259, so it'll probably go a little lower tomorrow. All right, next question. Please, $3.49. Be part of my platform. It doesn't cost more than that to join. If you join my platform, you go to the play-by-play on the website, okay? It tells you how to access private Twitter. You must follow the directions. What else does my platform have? It has my rules for options and stocks, how to enter, how to average down, use the 25% rule, the 10% rule, 40% rule for averaging down on options. It has my psychology of trading, meaning I share things with you and I help you understand why certain things happen. It has different terms and a glossary, but that's stupid stuff. I don't care about that. It has my play-by-play, and of course, it has my spreadsheet. My spreadsheet, which is also on private Twitter, which my stock picks, I am like 19-3, 19 wins, 3 losses. My alerts for options dating back to the end of February when we started this platform, or actually the beginning of March, I am 82.8%. 82, 8 out of every 10 option plays that I give out return anywhere from like 10% to 267%. I mean, that was the best one, 267. Yeah. So, all right. Looking for a suggestion, a couple of long-term holds for 82-year-old dad. He's not looking to be real active. Okay, here you go. Find any stock you like, and then you buy out Leap options. So if you like CCIV, let's say, or something to that extent, but I don't really. Plug, I like Plug. I think NEO could be okay to buy out. I like Carnival. I like airlines. If you don't want to be in Delta, you want to be in something cheaper like JetBlue, fine. Buy him out to December or January. Instead of returning, if the stock moves 40%, instead of him returning 40%, he's going to return like 100% on options. So you're going to double him up, if not better than that. I believe that's Justin asking the question. So Tia. Sorry. I guess we have a couple of fathers that are on this platform. All right, next question, though. You want to get a longer-term position, not something that's more volatile. Hey, Matt, what do I think about TAL? I think that's education stock, right? And if it's Chinese stocks, I almost want to say that I'm done with Chinese stocks because I don't trust them anymore. So I don't know if it's Chinese or not, but the 1 month, let's look at the 1 month. The 1 month looks similar to STX. I'm not going to lie to you. And it looks similar to a couple other charts that I've seen, meaning it kind of bottomed out. Now, I don't know what the stock does, but half of the days are inflow, and it looks like it bottomed out at 23, so it's up probably 8% in maybe the past week. Let's actually see. It is up 7% in the last week. So always make predictions, okay? Point is, I don't know if it's going less higher. Last 5 days, it looks kind of flat. I wouldn't think about that. AHT, you're in at 466. So I mean, anytime you're playing with house money, by the way, you can play with house money. Now, you're not killing it since you're in stocks. You're up $1. You're up like 4%. You're not killing it. So, yeah, I mean, if you always have a strategy and a prediction, if you're in a stock, know that if it hits your price target, let's say it's $28, hits 28, you're out, okay? AHT. So, yeah, I think that might be a good turnaround as well. Again, these are Dow. No, that's AH. I think these are Dow stocks, Ashford Hospitality. The 5-day looks like shit. Actually, it's up 2% in the 5 days, but the 5-day does not look good. It is a Dow play. I happen to think the Dow is going to rotate back with tech, and I think the Dow will weaken and tech will be a little strong coming up one of these days. I say that because Roku. Who's seen Roku? Roku's a beast, okay? So, yeah, I would be very apprehensive about AHT. I would rather you stay around with TAL. AHT, you're in at 466. It's 456 now, so you're down 10 cents. I would probably say there's a better place for your money. I'm not a financial advisor, smart person. Oh, thanks for putting that, Carlos. Not a financial advisor, smart person who wants to help you. And if you don't think I'm talking to you, I am. I do this to help the person that doesn't think they need the help, to help the person that doesn't think they want the help. It's the person you know in the back of your mind you actually need the help. So when I tell you you don't have to join my platform. I tell you, watch these videos. 3, 14, 17, 8 was good too, just to have extra time, 37 and 42. Okay? Watch them. Give up 6 hours of time. You're going to be better at trading. And when you're better at trading and you watch the videos and you see the slides, you might actually want to join my platform. That's my pitch. Pay it forward. All right? So, yeah, I answered that question. Let's get out. Next question. All right, Matt. I know technical analysis is great for short-term stock movements. Do I also evaluate strength and financial health of a company, fundamentals? Yeah, I do somewhat. When I'm entering into a longer-term trade, I understand and I analyze the fundamentals. I will look at the cash on hand because you don't want any company you're investing in to do an offering. And unfortunately, we've all been victim to an offering and it sucks. All right. So yes, if I have a longer term play, I look at it, but it's really more the technicals and the chart analysis. Like I can tell you Carnival is going to be $54, $55 by October and Delta will be 62. And I tell you guys snapshot it all the time. How do you guys think I pick the stocks and all of a sudden they pop? Like I'm like, hey, look at this. 20 minutes later or 2 hours later, it pops. I don't use technology that's not free. Everything I use on my phone, people are like, yo, this dude gives out 80% winner. He's on his phone all the time. Yeah, I simplify it for you because that's what you can do. You can't afford a $100,000 program. We had a guy on my platform, Romy. I'll keep mentioning you, bro. $84. He's up past $9,000. He took out $3,000. I think he has $5,800 left. He took out $3,000. He had $58. We had Love on our platform who worked her account up, then worked it down, blew it up, had $854, and now is north of $50,000. Well, how long has she been a platform member? She's been a platform member since we started, but this is 5 to 6 weeks she made this happen. The first week or two, she made gains, and then she blew it up, And then 5.5 weeks since, she took $854. And I have a slide of hers, especially in that position I was talking about. What was it? NTLA. She bought puts, different ones than me, and she's profitable 30%. Me, I got crushed. So I bought the wrong ones and I entered too soon. All right, next question, please. Transparency, I give it up. Top 5 rappers. Oh, no, I'm old school, man. You know, I'll give you guys a rap right now because we're at 45 minutes past. So here we go. From one of my old movies that I used to like. Let's see it. Colors. I am a nightmare walking, psychopath talking, king of my jungle, just a gangster walking, just living. I don't know. All right, that's it today. I got to go. Peace, everybody. Good movie. Matt, start my own mutual fund so you can put all your money. Yeah, that would be excellent. Have a good night, everybody. Thank you.